Okay, on page 10 we have 4 more problems. After this we'll have one left that we have not solved. We've got a simple declaration here. They've got a number first of the letter second. They're asking us to square it. It's a FOIL problem, and you just rewrite it twice is the easiest way to do it. You can become such an expert at this that you can do this without even writing it out, but that'll take a minute or two. What you do is you just go ahead and do the same process. It won't hurt you, and do all 4 steps. And you do the sign as both positive, and the numbers are 8 times 8. It's 64 is your first answer, 8 times 8. Now plus 8 times a minus x. The minus sign is your first connection, and you've got an 8x. 8 times the negative x. Now, right here, you've done the first 2 pieces. We do now the inner pieces. The negative x there times the 8, sign, number, now the letter. Negative 8x. Now you got a negative x times a negative x. Negative times negative is a positive. And of course x times x is x squared. Now they've got a backward order with your x squared and your numbers, but you can handle that. You can't be easily fooled. That's right, not you. That's right, not you. Not our students. Now, since we did our multiplication here, we only do combination here. We do no more multiplication here. We just combine like terms, these 2 middle terms. When you have 8 x's and you take them away, and then you reach back over and take another 8x away, you've taken away how many total? You've removed a negative 16x. You've still got your plus x squared, and you have your 64. So 64 negative 16x plus x squared is your answer. Make sure you just add those and combine them. A negative plus a negative is really negative. Now, this is all about signs. This is all about signs also. Look at those 3 terms. Look at those 3 terms. Look at the negative sign in between. There's a couple of ways to do this. I'm going to just connect them my way. Some people stack them, add and subtract them that way. That's great. If you're used to that, please do that. We just don't write it that way. The tricky part is this right here. Don't multiply these things. Just combine and simplify. There's a plus sign with no sign here. Leave every sign the same. The plus sign leaves every sign the same. The negative sign changes every sign inside. So this is x squared minus 3x plus 2. You drop the parentheses, you don't need it. Now, that negative makes that positive 3x into a negative 3x. Negative makes that negative 5x into a plus 5x. And that negative makes that negative 1 into a plus 1. Yes, you are right. There it is. Now, we want to combine our pieces. We've got, oh, did you see the mistake that I made? Don't tell anybody, okay? Shh. Our little secret. I dropped my squared x from right there. But I knew I did that. Now, we're going to combine like pieces. X squared, x squared. We're just adding and combining pieces. No multiplication here, folks. Just combine. That's right. I'll say it every time I do these problems. You've got to hear somebody and you've got to learn it. So I will say it because I love you enough to make you want to pass this dang test. Okay. You have a plus x squared and a negative 3x squared. You come up 1 and drop down 3. Subtract, they're different signs. You subtract the smaller from the larger. You have 3, take away 1 is 2. The sign of the larger one is negative. So it's a negative 2x squared. That's how you combine those two. Now combine the x. You got a negative 3x of plus 5x. Different signs. The larger one is the 5. Subtract the 3 from the 5. Keep the sign of the larger, which is what? That's right, plus 2x. Good job. Now, you've got a plus 2 and a plus 1. Add them together. Don't multiply, add them. And yes, exactly. You have plus 3. There you are. Now, on your answers, many times in a situation like this, they will assume and try to tempt you to have that stay a negative and count on that being a negative 1. And they'll have, instead of a 3 here, they'll have a minus 1 and a plus 2 and have a plus 1 right there, just to trick you to a mistake. Okay. Now, you won't make that mistake, though. You change every sign and you combine carefully. You can go back and recheck all your signs when you do the test. Make sure you take responsibility for your signs. Watching for that, changing each of them, and combining them correctly.